Hey guys, right now it's Saturday night and we're on our way to the supermarket to do a little bit of food shopping, and we're gonna bring you guys with us.
Kim is taking her daily nap right now. We're on our way to the supermarket, do some food shopping.
I can't drink this just yet. A couple months. I can't wait to be able to drink these again. These are some of my favorite sodas. I have the Country Club Frambuesa, Postobón. I love Postobón. And Maltas.
These nuts.
We were traveling mountains just to find the loudest seas. We sat down by the fire, knowing we couldn't hide.
Okay, so we just finished food shopping. We're leaving the supermarket now. I'm gonna go home, put the food away, start cooking dinner, and then we're just gonna spend the rest of the night relaxing and watching movies.
We could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
Okay, so I have my rack of ribs placed on the pan that I'm gonna cook them in, and I've lined it with aluminum foil. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is take off this membrane right here. And the reason that I'm gonna do that is because I don't want the ribs to be chewy when we try to eat them. I want them to rip right off the bone. So that's the first thing that I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna try to get in there, cut that. And then I'm gonna use a paper towel to rip that back. Sometimes it comes off easier than others, but we're gonna get as much off as we can. Okay, now that I have the membrane off, I'm just gonna flip it over. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put lime on it just to make the seasonings really stick to it. So I'm just squirting a little bit of lime on top. I'm gonna rub that in. Okay, next I'm gonna take some fresh garlic that I chopped up and I'm gonna rub it on it. This is gonna give it a lot of flavor. And I'm gonna put some on the other side as well. Now I'm gonna sprinkle some sazon on it, and this is really gonna give the meat some color. And I like a lot of sazon, so I'm gonna take 2 packets and probably use just the half of the second packet. And the last thing that I'm gonna put on it for now is a little bit of adobo on each side. This is really gonna give it flavor as well. Just gonna start rubbing that in. Okay, so earlier I lined the pan with 3 sheets of aluminum foil. So I just lifted up the sheet that was right underneath the meat and I put another sheet of aluminum foil underneath it. And I'm just gonna start covering the meat with it. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I really wanna keep the moisture in the meat. I don't want it to dry out as it cooks because it is gonna be in the oven for a while. So when it comes out, it's gonna still be nice and juicy. And then I'm gonna take an additional sheet and cover the top part. Okay, this is perfect. So now I'm just gonna throw this into the 300-degree oven for about 2.5 to 3 hours. Okay, so now we need some carbs to complement those ribs. So I'm taking these little mini fingerling potatoes. You can use whatever potatoes you like, but I like these because purple potatoes are my favorite. So I'm just gonna season these up real quick and then I'm gonna throw these in the oven along with the ribs to pan roast. First, what I'm gonna do is drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of the fresh chopped garlic from earlier and throw some of that in there. Just a little bit. And then I'm gonna put some pepper. I wanna keep it simple. I don't really wanna over season them because they taste good. These are really, really tasty potatoes. I love them. So just a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt. And that's it. I'm gonna mix that together, throw those in my pan,
and pop those into the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. And once these are fully cooked, the ribs should be cooked as well, so we can just dig in. Okay, so this is the pan that I'm gonna be using for the potatoes. I'm just gonna take them and pour them in. And then I'm gonna cover them with a little bit of aluminum foil. Okay, so the ribs have been in the oven for 3 hours. Now I'm taking them out just so that I can glaze them with barbecue. And look at that. Look how beautiful they look. They're fully cooked, but they're still nice and moist, and that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some barbecue sauce on top. And I'm also gonna put some Frank's hot sauce, which is our favorite hot sauce. I'm gonna put some of this on top of that. This is optional, but I wanted it to be a little bit spicy. I'm just gonna pop this back into the oven for about 10 more minutes so that the barbecue sauce could get nice and glazed up. Finally, I'm gonna make a little bit of dessert. We're gonna make this party rainbow chip cake, which is really easy to make. I just needed 3 eggs, 1 cup of water, a half cup of oil, and a mixing bowl. So let's get started. Then I'm gonna start cracking the eggs into the bowl. Now I'm gonna mix the cup of water and the half cup of oil. And now I'm gonna mix it all together. I'm gonna start at level 1 and then work my way up to level 5. Alright, so as you can see, I've already buttered my bundt cake pan. You don't have to go crazy, just enough for the cake not to stick to the pan when it's done. My fiance loves when I bake for him. It's like one of his favorite things. Okay, so now I'm just tapping the cake a little bit so that it could be even in the pan. And then I'm gonna throw it into the oven for about 25 minutes. This is my cake. Isn't it pretty? That's it, guys. Dinner is finally served. I have the ribs, I have the roasted potatoes, which I ended up taking off the aluminum foil so that they can crisp up nicely, and I added some asparagus to the meal. And I also have some bread on the side because my fiance loves bread. He cannot eat without it. And here's my cake. Everything came out so great and I can't wait to dig in. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!